My name is Margarita, Americana. My real name is Jill Rushholt, and I came to the island 40 years ago. And the first day I came here, I walked into the only bar on this beach, and Buba, this black African man, he said, "¿Cómo te llama?" And I said, no, I don't speak Spanish. And he goes, "What's your name?" And I go, "I don't know." And he goes, "Okay, you're Margarita." So since the first day I got here 40 years ago, my name is Margarita Americana. Fuerteventura chose me. I was living in San Francisco in the 70s. It was paradise. And I have a master's degree in esoteric psychology in this wonderful college that was the first one in the world who gave a degree in studying Buddhism and yoga and tarot and astrology. And I was living a great life then. We started the first vegetarian restaurant in San Francisco. And then the 80s came, and Reagan, Thatcher, money, corporate. Then came AIDS, punk music, and everything, and rents doubled, and everything was just getting not so good. And so I decided it was time to go to Europe and try to find a life. Some friends were going to Europe, so I said, "Okay, I'm coming." So we all went off to Europe, and after a few weeks, we all split up, and I traveled all over Europe for a year. I went to first Holland, then Belgium, then France, Italy, on my way to Greece. Then I spent 3 months in Greece trying to find a place to live, but I didn't really connect there so much. Then I went to Munich, and after spending 6 months in cold weather, I said, "Where can I go warm?" And they said, "Go to the Canary Islands." When I came, this is what it looked like. It was a tiny little fishing village, and it was very sweet and peaceful, and I really needed to be in a calm place after a year of really traveling. I met everybody the first day, and I just fell in love with it. And so I decided to come back. And after I was here a few years, I started the shop, and I've been in this room in Boutique Isis in the Old Town for the last 36 years. And it's one of the oldest shops that's still here on the island. And I've had 36 years of collecting beautiful things from all over the world. And the other thing, the reason I was brought here was in Greece, I had a magical dream where I saw angels coming out of volcanoes, and it was red and green angels coming out of volcanoes, and it showed me an island in the middle of the ocean, and it showed me coordinates, and it showed me a name. F really long, and that's all I could remember when I woke up. And so when I woke up, I said, I have to go there, but I couldn't remember the full name or the coordinates. So I went all over Greece looking for this island, but I couldn't find it. So then I went to my Germany trip, and then once I got here, I didn't remember the dream yet, but when I came back here and I was living here about a month, I remembered the dream. And so my spirit had found Fuerteventura. So that's why I'm here. And now I do spirit work here for the last 20 years. We've been doing meditations in the dunes and at the Hindu temple. And I did a lot of workshops with really special people from around the world who did spirit work. The name of my shop is Isis in Europe. And it was my friend who I stayed with in Germany. I told her to come and we would work on something. And we started this store, and she said, "We're going to call it Isis." And Isis is the name of the goddess, Divine Mother in Egypt. And so I thought that was a good name, better than Margarita. And it's been Isis for 36 years, and she painted the most beautiful door. And I've been with the door for 36 years now. So the oldest thing in my shop, I believe, is this. I've had this for years and years and years. It's a really old piece of ceramic stone that was made in Iran. And you can't get these anymore because it's hard to get into Iran right now. And so this holds kind of a special place because my friend gave me these beads from Iran. And this is still here. The other thing that's the most old thing is the building. This building was built in 1909, and this is just one room out of a house that was the most beautiful house in Corralejo. So the other activities I have on the island is I'm very into the carnival, which is always in March of the year. And it's the same carnival as Rio de Janeiro and Tenerife, but we do it a few weeks later in March. And I, for the last 40 years, have been dressing up every night for 10 nights in big outfits. They call me the Carnival Queen, even though I've never won a prize, but I know in my heart that it's something that I enjoy doing. And this year we're going to have the carnival is the cinema, and so there's lots of good ideas for that. So I'll probably be Barbie and 101 Dalmatians and Mary Poppins, and I'm working on different ideas. So that's always fun in Corralejo. Anyone who comes to Corralejo, you have to come and see the carnival. It's very special. And you can find me just walking by and coming in, and I'm always good for a chat to everyone.